I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with your ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yo, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Happy National Cheese Lovers Day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's something I can get my teeth into.
Yeah, right, baby. Yeah,
Feel
you can.
a little embarrassed I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
What happened? How'd you let this slip by?
Yeah, I've been distracted.
Okay.
Love.
Yeah. Love.
You know what goes nice with love? A little hot cheese.
Oh, little Velveeta crotch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm turning into a big cheese junkie now. Just love it. Yeah, it's probably one of my latest little fixes is getting the cheese. You pair that with a nice little red wine, Virginia.
Oh, I love it.
Now,
Man.
Do you do it with a cracker, or is a cracker too over the top for a Ralston?
Every now and then, but, I kind of feel like I'm adding a little carb in there unnecessarily. So I will if I want to go crazy and splurge a bit, because it does. I get kind of that flat cracker. Is it sesame or whatever it might be?
Yeah, like a flatbread.
Yeah, it is.
Cracker.
And you put a little slab of cheese on that, and that's good. I prefer to do it that way, but I'll limit myself a bit.
You let me know if you want me to knock your dick in the dirt with a cracker suggestion. And I know you know it, Fat Kevin. Only talking about that chicken biscuit.
Oh, my gosh, the world's fattest cracker.
That thing is so greasy.
He wouldn't eat that with your mouth.
But tell me it wasn't good, though.
That's phenomenal.
It was great.
I remember one time in high school, it was probably my senior year, and somebody was gone, so we had a house and we were staying there, and of course we drank all night, and I got the munchies probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, chicken and a biscuit. I housed the whole box.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, that's phenomenal. And then I just glanced at the calories. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the hell? And I think that's the last time I had chicken and a biscuit. But I recognize that is that and the Ritz are the two tastiest crackers you can get. Same thing with the Ritz. You ever look at the calories in Ritz crackers?
It's not good.
Oh, you might as well just eat a stick of butter.
There are some snacks that are like that chicken biscuit. If you're a person with, an appetite,
Yeah.
you can polish that off in 10 minutes. And
I probably did in 7.
And still be fucking hungry too.
Yeah,
You're
I was reaching for the second box.
Where's the cheese?
And then somebody said, "You have 2 of those?" I'm like, "Wait, oh gosh."
You have that teenage hunger where you could eat 5 sandwiches and 3 boxes of chicken biscuits.
Yeah, it's a great cracker. It's solid. It's definitely tastier than those little flat ones, but yeah, does quite a damage to your waistline.
Someone tells me you're not going to those kind of cheese parties.
No, the kind that we were at the other night, they had some fancy crackers.
Yeah, and the kind of cheese you put on chicken and a biscuit comes out of a can.
Yeah, that's a cheese whiz.
Trailer park cheese.
Yeah, that's the kind of cheese that belongs on that cracker.
But I tell you what, though, they are very simpatico. They go great together.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. So go and celebrate accordingly today. I don't know if there's going to be any cheese deals, but if you're out, maybe take a look and be like, hey, it's National Cheese Day. You going to cut me a little deal on this?
Maybe I'll do a shitty cheese video for our social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't have enough of those.
You're right. I'm working on more shitty cheese.
We have other shitty videos, but not enough shitty cheese.
I'm on it.
I gotcha. I'm your man. You hop into it. Got a couple of comments here and an idea. Denny's was talking about how he had a security alarm solicitor that came by and just would not go away. It was coming in trying to sell everybody. And I'm wondering if it's the exact same guy, the exact same company got me about a week or 2 ago. And I was waiting on somebody that I had to let into the house. And here come legs walking up to the door. I'm like, all right, let's just hope it's the guy I got to see. And I opened it right away. And I was like, oh, it's not. And yeah. Thought I had him and did everything I could to dissuade him. And finally, I'm like, dude, it's a flat no. I don't know what else to say. And just close the door. And some people have no soliciting signs. And, I guess you can go there. I guess I haven't yet because it's just a bit of a to-do. But maybe eventually. This one says no soliciting. Don't knock a Ring doorbell. Don't make it weird. Seriously, friends and deliveries welcome.
They sometimes don't give a shit. And I know people are going to email you and say, well, they can be fined. And they still go and do it.
But I would at least look at that with Vanessa, what she had said is at least I'd be like, look, I can be cool or I cannot be cool. So, you're putting me in a situation. I'm trying to be polite and saying I'm not interested no matter what you say. And you can walk away like that, or I can become aggressive. I can be an asshole and be like, fuck off. And I'm going to slam the door and lock it and be like, get out of here. So, how do you want me to be?
The other thing, too, people were saying, you guys are such pussies. Just shut the door in their face. And I was telling Kevin during commercial, I've had solicitors come up to my door, and they were very nice. They were part of KVJ Nation. So I don't want to, fuck you, get off my lawn. And they're, a big fan of the show. So I always have that in the back of my mind. I don't want to be a dick to a KVJ Nationer.
Yeah, everybody knows you'd be a dick to Mo and Sally listeners.
That's, I don't know why she's fucking throwing that grenade
Gotta ask them who they listen to first.
Yeah, who's your show?
Yeah.
Who are you listening to? Yeah. Satellite. Fuck you, get off my lawn.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck you running.
Yeah. Jennifer said, GTFO, who goes door to door anymore? They still do. It's crazy. They really do. I know.
They really do.
Look, I'm not in a gated neighborhood, so maybe it's trickier for them. They don't get into those.
They're not supposed to. Every HOA that's gated is very strict about no solicitors.
Right. So I do get those. And like I said, I don't answer the door either. I was just in a unique situation where I had to let somebody in that I did not know who it was, but they were doing some project inside the house. And so,
gotcha.
Yeah, that's how I got.
I'm a sitting duck. A serial killer can knock on my door and sell me body parts if he wanted to.
Your own.
I mean, it's so easy. I mean, it's so easy to murder me. But it's so easy. And I'm out in my yard a lot, so it's easy it's easy for a moment to happen in my house.
As he's murdering you, you do have to let him know, like, bitch, you ain't that good. Because I'm so easy to murder. Don't be so proud.
If you don't think I have my murder speech ready to go, I have been working on that since I was 15 years old. He may kill me, but he's going to always remember me.
Yeah, Nate said they do have responses and are told not to take no for an answer, so you got to close the door, but you don't have to be a dick about it. And yeah, I have not gotten to that level where I have, but yeah, it's just I would like to be like, hey, yeah, it's a definite no, and thought I gave you enough reasons, but I'm just going to close the door now. I don't ever want to be rude to people. Look, I know they're just hustling, trying to make it happen. I get it, so I got respect for that. It's just I don't have time for this dance.
No, I'm so okay opening my door and saying no, thank you, have a great day,
and then just slowly closing it. And,
it's the dick face that won't take no for an answer. And anything in life, I hate when people do that. Whether I'm looking for a car or I'm at a store, the salesperson who you've already said, I'm good, I'm looking on my own, and they won't leave you alone, they can go fuck their mother because it's too aggressive. People don't like that shit. Do you like that?
No, I don't.
Feels like you're playing a pickup basketball game. Someone's playing the toughest defense on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I'll calm down.
I hear you.
I should have said that about the mother. It's a little harsh.
Well, I mean, you come from a hurt place. Hurt people hurt people. Your mother's dead, so
damn.
You can't say
you're
that
right.
to him.
No, I forgot my mom was dead. Thank you for bringing that up.
Little reminder.
Yeah, just in case I forgot, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt people, Kevin.
Yeah. Heidi sent this in that Chris Stapleton was on with Dak Shepard on the Armchair Expert.
Oh.
Says Chris Stapleton, a multiple Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, and guitarist, joins the Armchair Expert to discuss why he looks for silence, his unpreparedness for the academics at Vanderbilt University, and wanting to make a record his father would like after his passing. They talk about his formative folks. They give him a shot as a young, no-name songwriter, following the motto, the terms are better than money. So, yeah, it looks like an interesting episode. It's kind of tough to spend all the time. There's just so many things to check out now that I really can't dive into too many podcasts, so I try to be very selective, and I really love when I get clips and I can save you a little bit of time. I will tell you what was interesting, at least that I had seen in this conversation with Chris Stapleton and Dax Shepard. I just saw Chris last Sunday night at Hard Rock Live.
No big deal. They were hanging out together at the Hard Rock.
He was on stage. I was in the crowd. Yeah.
He was hanging out with
But you were in the room.
I was in the room.
He was hanging out with Kev, you know.
Kev and Chris Stapleton in the same room together. No big deal.
What would you have done? I just want to make a quick announcement real quick. You know, I come down here every now and then. I really love this one show, the KVJ Show. Just in case they're out here, I would like to say, fuck yeah, guys, keep doing your thing.
Oh, my gosh. Crap happiness, as you say.
What would you
That'd be unreal. What?
Would you think you're getting pranked?
And with our luck, we'd be in the bathroom and miss it.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. One thing he did say was kind of interesting, though, because I didn't know a ton about Chris Stapleton before going out. I know a little bit more now. I know he's now like 47. His first hit really was just over 10 years ago. He had actually gone to Vanderbilt University as an engineer. He's from Kentucky, and then he dropped out to get into music. But he did a lot of, because in Nashville, there's a lot of songwriting, and you can be in music and not necessarily be a known commodity.
Sure.
A songwriter or a musician for anybody else. And
a performer. There are performers in every bar and lounge in Nashville.
Right.
And they're all trying to make it.
There are people out there that have written the biggest hits on the planet that you would never even know their name.
You're right.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it was in 2015 he came out with his first album, and it was critically acclaimed, and had the song Tennessee Whiskey, which is just sold, 20 million copies of now, Double Diamond.
Double Diamond, Double D's.
Yeah, that's when you're starting to get up in legendary status.
Yeah.
The Diamond area.
Right.
That's some fucking Michael Jackson shit.
It feels like to me, too, you ever seen just artists they're kind of they're in their groove, man. They're in the height of their career where they're going to be cranking out the great stuff. And I would say this about Chris Stapleton, and that's why I was a little bit surprised, where he almost alludes to it might be time to retire on the Armchair Expert podcast.
I'm not saying I'm hanging up my spurs. I'm just saying I'm looking for the fire.
Yeah.
I need the fire.
Yeah.
And I want the fire.
Yeah.
To lead.
Yeah.
And that's more elusive now than it used to be.
Are you on testosterone?
No. Do I need
I'm on
to be?
testosterone.
How much, man? You're pretty
All of it.
we need to back it off a little bit.
Whatever they got. I told you I was a 9 on the addict scale. No, my numbers are really responsible, actually.
I do think I've done enough. And it's not about doing something else. It's about, for me, wanting to do something else. And I think I owe it to the people who might listen to what I do or come see me play live or any of those things, that they get 100% of whatever I've got left in me.
He don't want to turn into The Office season 8 and 9. He wants to still love what he does, respects what he does, and I respect that. If you're just doing it just to do it to get the dollar and to stay relevant and all that, people start to sense that. And not to say he still wouldn't get hits, because I'm sure he would absolutely dominate that. But that's a true artist right there, where they go, if it's not in my heart, I don't want to put it down.
And then I hadn't seen it myself, but somebody was telling me about how he does have that anxiety. And they said, when you watch him perform, watch how much he watches his wife. So he almost needs a safe space for him, and he does. He sings to her the entire show, and it's very endearing because a lot of his songs are very sweet, but you can almost kind of tell that she is his support blanket up on that stage, and she does not break eye contact with him. It's kind of like, I'm here, I got you, you're good, and he's just up there kind of doing his thing, and I was like, I could see that. If that is true, it makes sense, and you can see it watching it.
Same thing happened to Billy Joel. He just said it wasn't what it was to him anymore. That passion, that fire. There are some people that do want to go out on top and not milk it until that's why Seinfeld gets so much respect. They quit. They stopped the show.
Yeah. You called your shot.
They stopped the show when they were number 1.
Right.
So it wasn't like they got kicked out. They said, we don't want to do this anymore. And at number 1, that's why a lot of critics they blow them so bad, because they went out. The Beatles, the same thing.
Yeah, and you look at what Billy Joel did. He still performed, still does. And, as you saw in Virginia, Will, it's mainly a health thing. And he went on, had a great touring career, really didn't create any more music after 1993 to speak of too much, a few things here and there. But, look, I guess when you say, hey, the well is dried up and I just don't have any new inspiration, but you can still keep playing the hits. And I wonder if he would do that knowing that he almost has that social anxiety being on stage, or if he's just walking away from the music altogether.
And side note, Billy Joel also went out as a number one artist as well. He didn't wait. Like Elton John will get some shit because Elton John really never retired. He just kept making album after album. And there's some shitty Elton John albums in there.
No, you're right.
Between some good ones, but there's some shit in there too.
He became a lot more missed than hit after probably 94 with, even then he was doing soundtrack music. For the Lion King.
Of Kev.
Yeah. And I did not love that era of Elton John music.
When Elton John's voice went from high pitch to this kind of Elton John.
Almost like Creed.
It was two different Eltons.
It was.
It was two eras of Elton.
It was. I don't know that I'm passionate about an Elton John song after I'm Still Standing.
That song fucking rocks. Oh, that gets me going.
Yeah.
If you want to see the bird move a mountain, put I'm Still Standing on.
Okay. He's ready. Now you know, Virginia.
And Mountain Dew is what I meant.
You want to see me stand on a Mountain Dew. It's great balance if you can do it. Yeah, and so you have other groups, and I just kind of wonder, in fact, Oasis, do they have anything more in the tank? And it's possible you might be able to see something because Noel Gallagher, the non-Dickey brother, has fueled speculation about possible new music from Oasis after he revealed that he's back to work on Monday. Now, they announced that they were going to take a pause for reflection after their tour concluded, but they made an ass load of money.
Yeah, they did.
And it was well received. So I would imagine, unless they had epic blowouts at every fight, they're probably saying, I don't know, I think maybe we found a system to...
If they would have had epic blowouts, we would have heard about it.
I would think so, too. I think that they may be like, okay, can we possibly, now that we're older and more mature, make this work? Now, my question would be, do you have that same kind of inspiration, and can you make the kind of music that you were
I think
back in the early to mid 90s?
I think they can because they over in the UK they're massive, and not to say they didn't have a good run here in the United States, but they are just fucking next level over there, and just the excitement that they're back together and touring, I think ignites a spark of creativity for them. And to me, that's where the fighting would go down, would be the writing of the songs. Is no, I want this in there. No, I want to do it this way. I want to do it there.
That's when you got to get real. That's when you got ego colliding.
Yeah, because after the songs are written, now everyone's just got to be a good boy on tour and play the fucking songs.
Right.
But it's the creating in the studio is where you're going to get the fighting.
Yeah. Well, the Dickey brother, Liam Gallagher, he said, I know things you don't know. So he's teasing with fans that there might be some more positive Oasis news coming.
All right, as long as he's saying that to the fans and not to his brother, we're good.
He seems to have chilled out. I got to say, I've seen him in some interviews, not to say he can't be a bit of a dick. He's chilled out with his attitude. He's not you would hope so, right?
Dude.
Good
You're
God.
still an asshole at this age.
Don't take Dax Shepard's advice and get on testosterone.
Right.
Y'all be chill. Everybody let nature take its course, and everybody get a little cooler and nicer to each other.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were writing, kind of music anyway.
Right.
You're right. Didn't you say you saw a difference in Panda when you started taking that?
Yes.
Major or mid?
Depending on his dosage. He has taken too much and major, and then normal, and then been normal and mid.
Did you ever find that where there was a dosage where you're like, I think I need to not go that high because you saw a difference in your personality, Kev?
Not when I got to a credible place.
Right, and that's the thing.
When I was basically dealing with kind of a bunk dude that I was going to a strip mall to get it from, I would have some issues. But where I go, Game Day Men's Health, they give you just the right amount. They check your levels like crazy, and when your levels are right, you don't have that.
I've heard the commercials. I heard it makes it makes you want to pork a little bit more.
But when you first start doing it too, it's kind of like you're the wild, wild west because you don't know like how much is too much.
Yeah,
so if you're not at a reputable place, which Panda was not in the beginning, Kevin was not in the beginning, like it's the wild, wild west. So you give yourself what the meathead in the gym tells you to do, and you're like, whoa.
You're at dinner. Yeah. Can you pass me the fucking ketchup? And then 3 minutes later, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I love you all so
It can be a
much.
wild ride if you're unregulated. And
being regulated is the way to do it.
you have to do it. That's why I tell people.
Like Kevin does, and have them check your blood work and make sure you're doing it the right way. You don't want to go off the rails.
Well, the thing I'll tell you too, some places they'll do it because they have to get you going, and then you'll never hear about a blood test again. And
that's not the right way.
That's the only thing I tell you. Game day is they want to test you about every 6 weeks, maybe more depending upon what's going on. So you gotta. That's part of it. But you would rather have that than to turn into a maniac.
Do I consent to ask a question?
Oh, anything you want.
Have you seen a difference in your boners?
Yeah, it does. It helps with that. Yeah.
Okay, look.
No doubt.
I mean, that's a selling point.
Yeah. Oh, it does. It picks up your libido.
Are you thinking about trying testosterone?
My dick is fine, like an oak tree. A very small oak tree, but
why
hard.
are you asking all these dick questions?
Well, maybe because I have friends that are asking me. My friends are in their 40s.
Yeah.
Not all their dicks are working great. I mean,
No,
it's
you're
just
right.
the way it is.
Yeah, it does. You always think your dick's going to be there for you, but, there might be a day where it just...
I accidentally overheard a conversation the other day that I did not... I'm so sad I heard this.
Who is it with?
It's two people that didn't think I could hear them talking, and I know both of them, and I found out his dick don't work.
Oh, so it was me and Kevin.
No, it wasn't you guys. I was like, I could have gone forever and not known that.
Do you know about what age?
He's late 50s.
But the good thing is, though, there are things that can bring that thing back to life where you can have a good ball game. I mean, people that were struggling, that got on medicine, they said it was a game changer for them, that it did absolutely help.
And Game Day does treatments that are non-medicinal, so you don't have to get on them blue pills all the time. So, that's the big part of their business, too, is dudes with broken dicks.
Interesting. And you don't have to do Viagra?
No, they have other ways to cure your erectile dysfunction.
Or they slap it around and yell at it? What do they do?
They get you a hot girlfriend.
Yeah,
they found out that works out.
A new wife.
I'm old-fashioned. Usually just like a blowjob works.
Do they do that at game day?
I've not gotten one yet, but, hey, if they did, I'd be like, all right, if it's part of the endorsement.
No, but that is...
Just got to figure out how to say blowjob on the radio that I can find.
That is a question people have asked me about your experience with all that. Does that help? And,
yeah.
And the other thing was that do you really feel like you have all of this energy? Do you go from being a zombie to, fuck yeah, man, it's Saturday. Let's not only go canoeing, let's lift canoes. Does it have that kind of...
Well, the way I would say is whenever you have a really good night of sleep and the next day you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so good. For at least the first half of the day, that's what it's like. I feel like that pretty much all the time.
Oh, okay.
So I do love that. Now, I still do a lot to make sure I'm trying to get the sleep and all that, but I used to really be dragging at times before I got on it. Now, every day I'm like, all right, I feel like I'm the best version of Kev.
I see a difference in Panda's, energy for life. Excitement for life, ready to get out there, do fun stuff, be involved, be in the moment.
Go to the shredder.
Yeah. It's all tied together. I mean, your physical and your mental do, because sometimes if the physical isn't there, the mental starts to get down because you lose confidence and you just don't feel good about yourself. Your self-esteem starts to drop a bit. So it is all kind of tied together. It's overall general wellness. I think that's how they're kind of starting to look at it now, and they realize how important the hormone stuff is with women and men.
Yeah.
And they're saying, whatever you got to do to get those things right, it will change your life.
Well, you nailed it. When you have any kind of an ailment that's physical, it can quickly turn into mental because you're not sleeping right, you're in pain, and it starts to wear you down, and it starts physical. But to me, I would say even the mental part might be sometimes harder than the physical part.
Yeah.
You got to stay on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a really good solution for a lot of dudes, and it happens at different ages. So I was 34 when I first tested my testosterone. Dick, keep testing. It's all good. But when I was 34, yeah, that was a problem. I had very low testosterone even at that age, and some people do get it in their 30s. I was just one of those people.
I think Panda is the same as you. I think he just got the early low T.
Yeah, you never know why or whatever happens, but you know it's good, and it's one of those things. That's why I do love it, because, like I've said before, I quit that energy drink. I didn't know that anything else ever worked. When it came to working out and taking this or that, the only thing I ever knew was a definite. You felt it, and you could see the absolute difference, and it was worth every penny. Was the testosterone.
You were close to me every day. How do you think my T's doing?
I think your T is probably fine.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, there's other things that are broken on you. You need
That
to.
one's okay, yeah.
Your T doesn't appear to be the problem. I think it's your hip.
In my head.
The voices.
She has so many fucking voices.
Well, some other things going on in music. You were talking about how Oasis is bigger in England and Europe than they are here, and they were, and I was a fan. But it is kind of odd that, you know, when it comes to music, there are big stars in certain countries, and there's not here. One of those is that boy band Take That, which they had just one hit here in the U.S., and I can't play it because of the podcast, but
Yeah.
We don't need to be kicked off again.
We won't even sing songs on the air no more. We're so scared.
It was a decent tune called Back for Good. You can go and check it out. But,
Yeah.
But it had that Robbie Williams in it. And I don't know the other guys, but they're going to be doing a 3-part docuseries called Take That on Netflix, all about the boy band. And they did play some clips in it. And you can hear, for instance, like Robbie Williams talking about, I really thought I was the best one in the band. And so there was some big egos. And I know Robbie Williams became a big artist over in Europe, still is.
Yeah.
I think I'm Angels instead.
Angels, yeah, he did that song Angels.
But
yeah.
there's controversy behind that. The dude that wrote that song saying he had nothing to do with writing that song. We were at a pub one night. He came back to my place.
Okay.
And we were working on some music, and I played in some shit, and then he took it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
He had a couple of other English hits. I kind of looked, and he did have probably a good 5 or plus big hits in England, and none of the rest of his stuff hit here. But that's going to be premiering on Netflix on January 27th. Check that out. An older band is not going to be hitting the road because of greed. Poison, if you remember that band from the late 80s and early 90s.
Yes.
Who gives a shit?
No. I think the other guys in the band care.
I know. I'm kidding. People do still love Poison.
Yeah, they toured in 2022 with Motley Crue and Def Leppard, and they have just canceled the 40th anniversary tour they thought they were going to take this year because the frontman Bret Michaels is basically wanting all the money. Drummer Ricky Rocket said, he wants a 6-to-1 split. Like he makes $6 to every one we make. And we're like, screw that.
Brett's pretty much saying, I've been relevant. When's the last time someone spoke of Ricky Rocket? He goes, I'm Brett fucking Michaels.
He had his own TV show. And when you're the lead singer, too, I think it makes it easier because you can get, look, Vince Neil will do that with the Motley Crue stuff when he doesn't have the rest of the band with him. He has his own crew, and he plunked guys out of good, credible hair bands. Like he had the guys from the band Slaughter that were his lead guitarist and bass player, and then he found a really outstanding drummer, and it was just as good.
Some bands go at it as almost a friendship/family, and they seem to stay together and get along the longest. It's the ones that really do treat it like a business, which I get both sides of it, but it depends on what you're trying to do. I don't think Poison's always had a great smooth ride playing together, but there's other bands that they're a little bit more fair with one another and they stay together. So it's kind of what road do you want to take? Do you want to be in your 60s and keep the original band and have that? Or do you want to fucking fight for 30 years and then do Rock of Love on VH1?
6-to-1, though. I mean, Brett gets $6, they get $1, and they got to split that one.
That's insulting.
That is insulting.
That's Brett not being cool.
So the numbers ain't numbering.
Well, that's just Brett not being he's being a business guy. He's not being a band guy.
And he might not want to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if they necessarily like each other. I mean, there's that famous moment when they were on the VMAs, I believe, and CC DeVille, is that his name?
Yeah, CC. Yeah, he was considered to be a really good. I think he went to the Juilliard School, which is elite musicians.
Yeah, he's a great musician. He just had, a 2-cent head and was a big problem. And they're on live TV, and they're supposed to go into their big hit, I think Talk Dirty to Me, and CC goes into their other hit and starts playing the licks in the other song that was on the radio. And I watched it just the other day, and Bret Michaels is trying to fucking sing along to it, and they're all looking at each other going, how are we going to reel this thing in? And I think he got kicked out of the band quickly after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It fucked everything. It was on national TV.
You can't do your own song when everybody else is planning to do song A. You decide you want to do song B.
And I think he did it out of spite. And if it wasn't spite, he was on a fuck ton of drugs.
Well, you're just spiraling to the end.
And Brett is the one thing you can say about Brett. He takes it seriously. He's not going to go on stage and get all trashed and not give you a performance. If you bought a ticket, he's going to perform.
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody that's probably not going to perform is Morrissey.
I think he's sad.
Somebody came in our DMs and said, oh, look, Morrissey is Morrisseying again.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you got a message.
If you don't know this artist, and he was kind of big in the 80s, he's alternative guy from England, and he canceled shows like all the time. In fact, he was supposed to come around here and then canceled it, and now he's supposed to be coming to Hard Rock Live on Thursday, and I saw he just canceled his 5th live show of the new year already. This one was in St. Pete, and I think that's where he's playing right before he comes here. Now, I just kind of checked. It still looks like the Hard Rock Live show is on as of this moment, but I would say it's probably trending for another cancel.
Is he sick? Is something going on?
To me, it's like if you can't do these shows, I don't know why you're scheduling them, because I would hate to be a Morrissey fan. In fact, I probably wouldn't. I mean, I do enjoy some of his songs.
My husband is a big Morrissey fan.
Yeah.
We had tickets to the original one, and then
He had some great songs. A lot of his stuff was good with the Smiths too. He's had a few solo, but yeah,
that's what Panda loves.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I'd be like, I don't know. There's some artists that I enjoy their music, but I don't like them, and so I really don't go see them. So I think he'd be one. Now, got some thoughts on shows here from Jessie. She said, I wholeheartedly second Jbird's recommendation of the show Upload on Prime. I unexpectedly fell in love with it. I think Virginia and Kevin would also both enjoy it.
I really do feel that.
She went on to say that I was in a bit of a show funk, and I decided to give it a go. Honestly, not expecting much, but I laughed, I cried. It was so good, and it doesn't hurt that the lead characters are attractive. It was a show that I actually mourned when it was over. It was a quirky, funny, and truly enjoyable ride. Also, Shrinking is amazing.
Yeah, I've been watching that as well.
That's coming back for the new season, maybe on the 28th, I think it is, in just over a week, next Wednesday. And the other emailer's recommendation of The Good Place is solid, too. So I would say Shrinking, Ted Lasso, Upload, Schitt's Creek, The Good Place. Comedy with heart is my favorite genre. And yeah, they're making more of those. I think people are... See, it's just, where people are not dicks to each other. I think we're just like, gosh, it's nice. And,
life is dicky enough.
There's so much dickiness out there.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is everything.
Dick, and more dick.
Even when you're just asking regular questions, people are just asking it just in a slightly dicky way. You're like, fuck this. No.
I agree. I'm the same way.
I'm over the dickiness, man.
We were dicked out.
I want to fucking hug a puppy and
Well,
I don't know.
Look, it's working. All these shows are hitting. From the Schitt's Creek, everything she just mentioned. And look, they see that. They're like, okay, here's the tone. Let's not bring political bullshit into it. Let's make the characters so they're likable and they're friendly with each other. Let's not try to cram an agenda down somebody's throat that they don't want to be preached about. Let's just have people that are being awesome with each other. Have them be amusing. And guess what? People seem to like that.
Let's shut down all social media just for a month. Let's just see if that changes everyone's attitude. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, the flowers start blooming.
And this email's from our local Japanese correspondent or correspondent from Japan, because they're not actually Japanese. They're from South Florida, but they just want to say thanks for the shout out. Hope you guys enjoyed the snacks I sent. Hope Denny's and Jbird enjoy that pipe I hid in there.
Oh, yes. There's a corncob pipe.
Oh, I love a corncob pipe.
Yeah.
I also like 2-button nose.
Okay.
Two button eyes. Now,
Eyes,
what's
man.
that fucking sign? I'm so bad at Christmas.
Corncob pipe and
Two
a button nose and two eyes
made out of
coal.
coal. Steel. The fuck? I'm so shitty at Christmas music.
Two eyes made out of steel.
Steel eyes.
That's a horrifying snowman. Frosty guy.
Frosty, bitch.
Yeah, Frosty turned a little psycho.
Oh, gosh, Frosty, chill.
Just for clarification, got out of the Marines 2 years ago, but I decided to stay in Japan and work for the Marine Corps as a civilian contractor where I assist with the training and range safety. I'm blessed to be working in a profession I love and live in a country I've fallen in love with.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. I thought he was still serving.
And we'll be coming back to Hope Sound at the end of February into March for the first time since 2019. So, yeah, I'd love to see you when you get in here. I also want to bring some of that Fiber Coke Zero for weight loss for you guys to try. That'd be amazing.
You drink it right away.
I love trying snacks, drinks, candies from other lands. It's exciting to me. And he sent us care package after care package of the coolest Asian stuff. Thank you, Gunther.
And there's another cat that sends food from other countries and then writes out exactly what they are and sticks it on the snack. And he does that a lot for us. A big shout out to him, too.
What's his name? You're doing the shout out?
I'll tell you what his name is. Fuck yeah, man.
All right. There you go. What a great name that is, huh?
We've got another listener too, Peter. He goes overseas and sends us chocolates.
Okay.
From like the European chocolates.
Yeah, now that I know, it's so rough. I've become a chocolate snob now. I just don't think I could eat the regular crap we got here.
You couldn't and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
'Cause it's waxy and
It
gross.
is.
And you can taste a difference. The shit they try to pass as chocolate in this country is embarrassing. The European Union has banned all these chemicals that we just put right in our food.
Yeah, you can taste it. It is, yeah. You should become a chocolate snob.
You should become a chocolate snob. Demand better.
Well, that's why I've become such a pastry whore. Pastries are where it's at now. We're talking the one I can never. Is it Napa? Napatilian? What's it called? Neapolitan? Nah. No, it's not. I don't think it's. Is it Neapolitan? No, it's creamy. It looks like a layer of 3 cakes, and it's got cream in it.
Tres leches cakes?
Nope. Okay, Denny's, please edit this out. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's
Napoleon?
Maybe that's what it is. Gosh, the shittiest Italian.
You really are.
I really am.
I mean, you struggle.
Okay, you have to dance in my grave.
Maybe you should just try to be Colombian like Honeyface.
Why don't you learn how to become, I don't know, a mime?
Say less, basically? Is what we're going for here? Okay. All right, we can do that.
We can do that.
All right, y'all. Thanks for the email. Send them to us. mail@kvjshow.com. mail@kvjshow.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.